This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming today with another Legendary Heroes quick review on a legendary awesome Easter vacay with the fam. Got in the Guardians of the Digital Star 3-pack, Beelzebul, Manmon, and Mephisto, also known as Thrust, Ramjet, and Dirge, in the Newage figures, and I'm really tickled and pumped to have this on this excellent Easter vacation. I hope you guys are having a happy and safe time with your families. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's check out this 3-pack and then go hit the beach over that way. And up here on the third floor balcony, we have the Guardians of the Digital Star Legendary Heroes 3-pack of Beelzebul, Manmon, and Mephisto, looking awesome. Like it or not, we are allies against a common foe. Life imitating art, imitating box art, truer than ever here. You got Ramjet, Thrust, and Dirge on the side there. We're going to refer to them that way. Ramjet, Dirge, Thrust. Ramjet, Thrust, Dirge. Top of the box, you got them a little shot right there. Bottom of the box there. And got it from Show Z Store. Can't believe this is here in time for me to bring down to the beach, crack this thing open, and see how awesome it is in this awesome vacation environment. Let's take a closer look at the contents of this 3-pack. Gotta give Newage props and credits where credits is due. This 3-pack has them nicely concealed in a 2-layer case. On the back side, it has instructions. You got 3 pieces of space bridge. If you guys have been collecting Seekers, you should have plenty of pieces to do this in the end. You got flight stands buried within inside of that, and all the accompanying blast effects that you need for these 3. You get an extra set of hands. You get the null rays, the whole 9 yards. I would have thought that he would have came with his missiles, but I'm okay with this too. So let's get them out of the box and see how cool they actually are. And here are the trio together in their jet modes. And the only negative I have out of the box, or out of the contents there, is that Mr. Ramjet's thrusters will not fit, and I'll have to do some sanding down of the pegs to get it to fit under the wings. But on Dirge and Ramjet, it did just fine. Here's your side profile of the trio together, rear profile, your port side, and back here to the front. We'll take a closer look at each one of those when I get back with the walk to the beach with the puppies and the wife. So I did find in between the layers of stuff here, guys, that on the trays, these little shells here that will fit over the null rays when they're put in. I did sand these down and get them to fit in, so then you just fit this over the null ray and you get the more Conehead missile option there on the bottom, and it was a little hollow on the top, but I mean, silhouette gives off a nice, G1 Conehead vibe in the Newage Masterpiece style. Here's a little spinner on the table with those on there and stuff. Now let's get these guys converted into robot mode. And 3, 2, 1, and here is the trio of Conehead Seekers in their robot modes, looking magnificent. I'm going to get you a little side profile there going on. Let's get that out just a little bit of rear profile, and where I'm pretty sure I got Dirge pretty mistransformed, but this guy cleaned up good. That's how he has to clean up. They all have their own deficiencies from the regular Seekers to the Conehead Seekers, like carry over. Like, so instead of having the wing things up there and interfering with shoulder articulation, you got this extra clutter on the legs kind of interfering with some of the leg articulation. That set aside, I do love the construction of these things. I love the die cast that's in them and stuff, and these are freaking amazing masterpiece versions of the Coneheads themselves. I'll never own the big ones because they just cost too much individually per piece, have their own little idiosyncrasies and crazy going on, and these will actually take up less shelf space in the end and stuff. I know that in my Magic Square experience, I've had some issues right out of the box with the regular Seekers, and I'm kind of scared to even ask for the Conehead Seekers, and hopefully they're still coming. I know that we're getting Magic Square versions of like Dreadwing and Ultra Magnus, and the stuff I've gotten of Magic Square has been promising, save for the Seekers. I had a piece missing on Starscream right away. Thundercracker lost his face right away, and then on my Skywarp, the the cockpit totally snapped off. It's on a very thin armature there. On these guys, the kneecaps will flop off if you don't super glue them in. I think these guys are, you know, not without faults, but really, really awesome. The paint works exceptional. The articulation is really good for what you got going on there, and the fact that you can add the big missiles over the null rays gives you those extra options, and is a pure win in my book. Let's get these guys into some final thoughts. Final thoughts on these Conehead Seekers in the Legends, you know, scale for Newage. I absolutely love these freaking jets. They are so cool in of themselves in jet mode. I mean, and then they, of course, they flop here. They're absolutely awesome. Even though I can't work a turntable to get them spun around, show it off one more time. This is just my little fun pose here next to the poolside, and got told by my wife we got to go to dinner and that kind of thing, so I'm going to get this done. It got really, really nice out here. Going to swim a lap or two, and then I'm going to go up there and get, you know, stuff taken care of. Hopefully I can get back down here before it gets too dark and get another video review done by poolside. It's really peaceful here, except for my little noisemakers comes out of the condo. We brought Jack and Ryder down, and then left Ozzy and Max and Roscoe at home with William. William had to work still, and then he could take care of those three, and then we just divided and conquered and took care of the other two. It's been quite a fun Easter week. Very, very tiresome because the dogs have to be walked every couple hours and that kind of thing, and they are high energy. And I'm at 50 years old now this summer in July, and they're like the kids. They're the fur kids with a lot of energy that I just didn't anticipate. But these guys right here, these three, are awesome, and I'm so glad I got to get these in time for, you know, coming down here to the beach and doing a special review in a special spot. You know me, guys, I like to film in all kinds of crazy places, even with the traffic in the background. All the people are peeling off of the Freeman Park, going off to dinner, and we're going to have to get going too. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching, and y'all have an excellent week and safe weekend out there. Happy Easter, guys. Until all are one. Stay safe.